What if there was a phone that could see you the way you see you? Introducing Real Tone on the new Google Pixel 6. A smartphone that accurately photographs the beauty of all skin tones.
Jingle bell rock, jingle bell swing, and jingle bell ring. Dancing and prancing, the jingle bells swing in the frosty way. Jingle bell, kick up your feet, jingle around the town. Mix and mingle to the happy beat. That's the jingle bell rock. Jingle bell rock. A jingle bell ring and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing a bushel of fun. Oh, the jingle hop has begun.
Manye this morning in Christmas special. I have with me here. I'm gonna leave you to this is Manye and if you're listening to me, this is GM Radio UK. This morning, today is Friday the 24th of December, and we are still counting just about 2 hours to Christmas. See, as I know, by this time, some of you are combing the shops, looking for your turkeys, your lambs, and your, all the Christmas stuff there. But I believe the earlier you go, the better, because somewhere in the next few hours, around 12:31 going, I bet you might not get exactly what you're looking for. So we'll go quickly to the phone line. I have this insurance company here, and they are really trying their very best to educate us about the importance of why we should have insurance. And I know most of you can think of this very question. You can insure your gadgets, you insure your phones, you insure your, all your wealthy stuff, but you forgot to insure your body, yourself, which is the most important thing. So let's go straight to the line. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Morning, I can hear you. Morning, Manate, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I think your volume is slightly low.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah,
Is it better now? Is it better now?
Yeah, that's better now. That's more, more like it.
Yeah. Merry Christmas once again.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Wonderful.
Nice meeting you. Yeah,
I can see
because
that you're dressed up already in Christmas, your Christmas
yes,
jumper and your hat.
Yes, just like you, as if I knew you'd be wearing Christmas jumper this morning with your Christmas hat. So I'm just copying you.
Yeah, we are in the mood.
Of course. And I think you also need to raise your voice a little bit for me, because I'm trying very hard. Yeah, I think it's better now.
Better now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you are Dr. Sibert, right? Or have I pronounced it?
That's my name. Yeah, Dr. Sibert.
Okay. Yeah. And you told me earlier on that you are coming from Diaspora Insurance. Can you tell us what Diaspora Insurance really is?
Yes, thank you very much. First of all, I just want to say good morning to our listeners. Thank you very much for tuning in to our program. My name is Dr. Sibert Mandega, and I'm the Executive Director of Diaspora Insurance.
Okay.
So Diaspora Insurance is a firm that is registered and authorized and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and we are based in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
We specialize in designing, marketing, and distributing insurance products that are targeted at foreign nationals, who we call diasporans. So particularly people from Africa that live and work in countries like the UK, US, Canada, Australia. And our key product is it's called Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. It's cash cover that is targeted at foreign nationals, so it pays out cash.
All right.
If you are covered on the policy pass away, so you can get immediate financial intervention to meet all end of life expenses.
I see. So when you made mention of diaspora funeral cash, and you just give me a little bit that is giving cash to maybe whoever, maybe I say whoever is the victim. Let me put it that way. And can you give me a little bit elaboration on the how this plan, cash plan, how does it work?
Yes. So basically, it's targeted at people who are Africans who live in foreign countries. Because what happens is 90 to 99% of the times, if someone from Africa who lives in a foreign country like UK, let's say, take for example a Ghanaian who lives in London,
Yeah.
if in the unfortunate event that they pass away or their immediate family member passes away, in about 99% of the times, they want to be repatriated to Ghana or their home country.
Okay.
So what happens is that most of the time people don't have enough money because it costs a lot of money to abort repatriation.
Yes.
From the UK, to Ghana, we estimate about £7,000 to £8,000 to do abort repatriation, just the repatriation. But then there are associated costs. So bills can go up to about £12,000, £13,000. But most people don't have enough money in their bank accounts or in the savings. So people end up borrowing money from strangers or go on GoFundMe.
Okay.
So people have, you're grieving, but you're also begging. So it's quite embarrassing, it's quite traumatic for families. So we've come up with a solution, a structured product, an insurance product, where a diasporan or a foreign national living in the UK can insure themselves. So you can have a situation where there is someone with their family, the wife or husband, and they can insure their children. So in the event that if anything happens to them, we pay out cash immediately within 24 hours so that you can meet the expenses. Not only that, it also helps, you can also cover families that are back in Ghana on the same product, because this is why it's called Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, because it's a worldwide protection without borders. So we have designed it with the diasporan in mind. Because
I see. Quite interesting. You've made mention of cash. That means you are giving cash to the victims, right? So I'm gonna ask you why don't you rather in your own perspective, why don't you do the actual repatriation or provide the services of the barrier instead of the cash?
Yeah. So cash, that's a very good question. So cash is gives a lot of flexibility to someone who lives in a foreign country, because if we provide services like the actual burial or just the repatriation services, sometimes you may make a decision when you take a policy that maybe if something happens to me, I want to be repatriated to Ghana, but fast forward 10 years into the future, 15 years into the future. Maybe you got the children here in the UK, they're all grown up, and this now becomes your home. So you say, repatriation, I don't think is going to be a good idea for me.
Right.
If anything happens to me or my loved ones, I want them to be laid to rest here in the UK.
Right.
So this is where cash comes in. Because all we do when it comes to making a claim, we just give you the cash, so you can go to the next provider of services, whether it's burial locally or you want to be repatriated. It still works.
Great.
Another scenario is maybe you can relocate to Ghana, and you're now living in Ghana. So it means that if you have been paying for a product that was promising to repatriate you at some stage, and if you don't want to be you're now living in Ghana, there's no need for repatriation because you're already in Ghana. But in our situation, because it's worldwide protection without cover, it means you remain covered whether you relocate to Ghana.
Oh, right.
So when you make a claim, we just pay you cash, and then you can meet the expenses there in Ghana. Another scenario is that maybe you're on holiday in Ghana or wherever you are, and you happen to pass away. You can become unwell and pass away, or become involved in an accident. So your body needs to be repatriation from anywhere in the world.
Right.
So if all you need is cash, and then you can pay.
You can do whatever necessary. So
that's how cash works. So it's the best product for people who are in the diaspora because of its flexibility.
Right. That's great. So suppose having said all that, suppose I have a life insurance personally. Do you think I still need a diaspora funeral cash plan?
Yeah, that's another very good question. So what we always advise our clients is that these two products are different. They are not substitutes for one another. Every person will need a life cover, and every person will need a funeral cover because they cover different risks.
Okay.
A life cover replaces your income if in the unfortunate event that you pass away or become unwell or incapacitated and you can't work and you can't earn more income. So your life cover will kick in and then maybe pay off your mortgage and so forth. But a funeral cover like the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan is designed to cover your end of life expenses. It doesn't involve medical underwriting. So the application process is simplified so that the claim process is simplified. We pay out cash within 24 hours of providing all the necessary documentation. But for a life cover, because it's a huge sum of money and it involves medical underwriting, which is like medical underwriting, I mean that the insurance company will contact your GP, will contact your hospital, will actually fill in a long medical questionnaire to make sure that you don't have certain medical conditions that may prevent you from qualifying from your life cover, or it will affect your premiums. So that process in terms of application is a bit complicated, it takes time. That's for your life cover. So that means when you make a claim, they also need to do those checks to make sure that what you disclose at the beginning is actually accurate. So their application process of a claim is going to be longer because of the medical underwriting and also because it's a huge sum of money. Probably you're talking about millions of pounds. So because of that prolonged claim process, it means that the amount of money is not going to be released immediately to cover a funeral. So it may take about 2 months, 3 months before you can get your money from a life insurance. But our product, the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, even within 6 hours of providing the necessary documentation, we pay out the cash so that your family can actually meet all expenses. Could it be repatriation, or could it be local burial, or could it be paying for photography, flowers, videography, and travel for family? That money is released immediately. So this is why we always encourage our clients to say, not only do you need a life cover, but you also need a funeral cover like the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, which is provided by Diaspora Insurance. Because these are complementary products, they are not substitutes for each other. Also, the other point I wanted to mention about life cover is that most life covers, like especially those that are provided by UK insurers, they expire at a certain point in life, like when you turn 65 or 70, and you don't have after you turn. They're called term life insurance products. Because of that, it means that after 65, you no longer have life cover, because you no longer need it. Why? Because you now have your pension, mostly because they assume that you were working, and when you retire, you get hold of a pension pot, so that your pension pot will cover all expenses in the event that you pass away. But for a funeral policy like ours, a Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, it's a cover for life. It doesn't expire. Once you get on the policy, and you pay up to a certain period, we get what we call guaranteed free cover, which means you remain covered for the rest of your life. So that's a very good key feature. And the other thing is that with a life cover as well, especially for UK residents or even the US, if you migrate to another country, you no longer remain covered because you're out of territory. They don't cover out of territory risk. But with the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, that's why you call it a worldwide protection without borders, which means you remain covered wherever you go. Like right now, you can relocate to Australia and live in Australia. As long as you continue paying your premiums, you remain covered, because ours is a global product. We've designed it with the diasporan in mind, because diasporans, basically what we do is we just go wherever we get opportunities. So we want our product to be very flexible and to suit the needs of our target market. But life covers, they are restricted in terms because of their territorial in nature. So that's why we always advise our clients to get both products.
I see. That's quite interesting. Dr. Sibit, I know I've got lots of questions in my mind that I would love to continue asking you, but for the benefit of time and for the next program coming on in the next few seconds, let me just quickly run this. I might come back to you to continue my question because I really want you to answer everything for me, and then if I know I'm coming to you for Diaspora funeral cash plan or Diaspora Insurance, then I'm 100% certain that yes, I'm going for something great, and I know it will help me, help my family, and even my family back home. So I've got loads of questions just popping up in my mind. But quickly, last minute, because I've got just 2 minutes to go. If sorry. Let me just put this question across. Some people, they join churches, they join society, small community groups and stuff that they know in case of these certain things, they are they might even add up or contribute something towards this kind of thing. So suppose one is having such a society, or one has joined such a group or something. Do you think, or in your own opinion, what do you think about it when you compare that to that of your Diaspora Insurance?
Yes, that's a very good question. Yeah. Groups and societies where people come together because maybe they come from the same town and they're now in the UK, maybe, or from the same high school, and they contribute to a common pot that they will use to fund a funeral.
Yes.
That is not sustainable.
Okay.
Because your resources are only limited to your contributions.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So let's say you have multiple deaths within the group, you can run out of money, and you struggle.
Of course.
The other risk is that because monies are being handled by individuals, there's also a risk of those funds to be misappropriated.
Yeah.
People can actually buy Christmas presents. It's Christmas right now.
Of course.
So nothing to stop the treasurer to kind of like pinch the money and buy the missus nice dress or nice shoes. So and then say, okay, I'll replace the money maybe next year when I get my salary, but then things may not work out well. So there's a high risk of funds being misappropriated, and also claims when they come through the group. We don't have the experience to administer claims, so you can't tell whether this is a fake claim or a genuine claim. The other risk is that members can actually relocate to other places. They can go out of the country or to another town.
Yeah.
So if members pull out, that group actually has got high risk of falling apart.
Okay.
So what we always advise our clients is that these are solutions that people are trying to craft because they didn't have sustainable solutions like the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, which is structured as an insurance product, which is insured by an insurer, and who is also Diaspora Insurance itself is also reinsured by one of the biggest reinsurers. So that means that we're not going to run out of money to pay out our claims when they come through, because this is an insurance product and is backed by big reinsurance companies. We have the capacity to administer claims, so we don't need to worry about fraudulent claims. Even if people relocate to any part of the country or part of the world, you're gonna remain covered. So what we always encourage is that people can come as groups. We can structure those groups on our books.
Anyway,
so that they can get covered in various ways. So we say we always encourage our clients. Say, if you got a group that has been operating for over the past few years, you can bring your group, and we can actually structure a suitable product for you that will give you a guaranteed peace of mind.
Right.
On the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan.
I see. I think I'm rushing you, but I really need to take in bit by bit, because I know a lot of people are interested in insurance, but because I might say they haven't got the real education on it, so they kind of a bit skeptic about going in for, and they think, oh, when you are contributing the money, yes, they will take it, but when it comes to them giving back to you, then it becomes a problem. So Dr. Sibert, I'm gonna say a very big thank you to you. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let me continue with this program that's it's on now, and just after that I will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope it's okay with you.
What time are we coming back? Sorry, if I may.
It's going to be maybe 11 o'clock if you are still available.
11 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sibert. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Get in touch with Diaspora Insurance. Go onto our website, www.diasporainsurance.com. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year. Let's sort out our lives.
Merry
Take a Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. Thank you.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is Diaspora Insurance. In fact, they have good packaging. The way he's explaining, I believe if you have a policy with them, definitely it will be a beneficial to you and the family. So let's go straight to our today's program. This is BW with BWF Solicitors. So we'll shift from the diaspora thing to the new one. It's going to be